nigga, stop caring so much. You niggas care too much, bro. That's why you ain't close to the bag, nigga. I've been on this shit, you feel me? Big bag. Glad big bag.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the hashtag Why Is This News podcast. This is actually episode number 17. I messed up the last time. I said the last episode was number 17. No, this is actually episode number 17. The last episode, if you guys have not seen it, I did that with my guy, Mun Food Prophet. If you guys have not seen it, go watch that interview. But today, ladies and gentlemen, I have another special guest. You probably heard him rapping in the beginning of this video. That is my guy, recording artist Gio Dee. Say what's up to the people, man.
So what's happening? Y'all, what's happening? How's everything going?
Everything is good over here, man. I really appreciate you coming on. Hold on, getting some stuff up ready real quick, but I appreciate you coming on, man, and doing this for me, man. Like I've been a fan of your music for probably 4 or 5 years now. Yeah. I've been paying attention for a while. I think you figured out who I was probably like almost a year ago, maybe. Yeah. I think it's been about a year because I did like a reaction to your music video, and because people was asking me what my intro song was, so I reacted to it, and then that's how you saw it and everything else. So that's how we got in contact and everything else. So yeah, man. I want to start off with how did you get into music, man? Like, how did you get into this? 'Cause I know you've been doing this for a while, man. Like, how did you get started rapping? How did you even get into this field? How did you even get into it?
Well, shit, music's always been a part of my life. Just growing up, my mother played different stuff every weekend because, like, every Saturday in my household, we would have to wake up early and clean the whole crib. When we cleaned the crib, my moms would just play different stuff each Saturday. Like, one Saturday be a Sade, the next Saturday be Aaliyah, the next Saturday be DMX, next Saturday be Missy Elliott, then she'll go to Lou Armstrong. So it's like, she always, you know what I'm saying, always put me and my brother, because my brother's involved with music and stuff with me too. She always played random stuff around us just growing up. I didn't really fully decide to do music though until like I graduated high school. Like,
hold on. Come on, connection.
I was a dancer at first, and then
you was a dancer?
Time to graduate college, I was like, yeah, bro.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Temporary, step 2, you feel me? Like, all types of stuff, bro. We did everything. But yeah, when it came time for me to graduate high school and whatnot, I was like, yo, I'm gonna go to college for music. And me and my moms, everybody was random, was like, yo, why you going for that? I'm like, I just want, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what my heart is into. Let me dive more into it. I went for engineering and whatnot at BU. I ended up dropping out because they ended up teaching me nothing hip hop. Like, they literally gave us like reggae, but it wasn't like reggae, you feel me?
Okay, I got you.
And they made us do rock bands and other stuff, you feel what I'm saying? Like recording instruments and things like that. Don't get me wrong, I want to learn how to do that, but like, I ain't trying to teach this hip hop. Everything hip hop wise, I had to learn on my own. So I ended up recording myself at home, dropping freestyles when I was recording stuff at school. I was dropping a freestyle probably like once a month, and just took off from there. After me doing the freestyle tape, I went to what's called Mac Miller's, R.I.P. to Mac.
Man, R.I.P. man.
Yeah, he had a free concert in Mass down at City Hall, and it was like 50,000 people who showed up. I probably printed out like 250 CDs or something like that, and I just went and passed them out. A lot of people started following me. I started getting traction and stuff because during that time I only had Facebook and Twitter. I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go and do original music now, and then that's when I fully dropped out. I was 100% just devoted into the music. And look back ever since.
Okay. Hey, that's dance thing. I'm still stuck on that. I did not know that. That is how you started out you started growing up doing. So that's brings to my next question. Like, because I believe you're born and raised from Boston, if I'm correct. It's from
Yeah,
Boston.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, what was life like growing up, man? What was life like growing up? And I don't know if you stayed in Boston your entire life, but like I know that's where you're from now. But like,
Yeah,
how
no,
was that life?
I still live in Massachusetts. I just live in the outskirts. I don't live like in the city or nothing no more. But
Okay.
yeah, like it was different, bro. Like I've seen a whole bunch of things growing up. Started doing things when I was super young because I always hung out with like older people were always around me and stuff. So it's like I don't know. It just depends on what type of environment you're staying at in Boston. Like, because every city got a ghetto, every ghetto got a hood. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's the same thing as everywhere else. You feel me? Like this is what it is. I've seen murders when I was young. I've seen started smoking weed when I was young. Sold drugs when I was young. Everything. So
Okay. So like overall with like your music career, like when you got started with, like who was your biggest inspiration when you made music? Who was the person that you looked up to the most when you started doing this, man?
Kanye. Well, people that I listened to, or like people who like influenced me.
Well, let's start with influence first. Who influenced you first?
Influence. It was mainly Lil Wayne, uh, Kanye. I think those are the main two.
Those are the
So,
main two. Yeah, Lil Wayne. I've always heard like Lil Wayne was like some of the biggest inspirations to a lot of artists these days, man. And I mean, people view him a lot of people view him as the GOAT. Say he's the greatest rapper of all time and stuff like
yeah.
that. And then Kanye West, when it comes to his production, I mean, he's one of the greatest producers of all time, man. I mean, he's produced countless hits and stuff like that. So,
I
yep.
think me listening to like having a balance of both, just as inspirations. It's like Kanye was the artist that showed me like to not care and be vulnerable in your music and show your emotion, and will more so on the lyrical ability. So like I pick up both of those things from both of the artists. You know what I'm saying?
So like, and then also, like I said, leading to the next question. So like, who did you listen to growing up to like kind of like get your sound and stuff like that? Who were the other artists that you like really like listening to a lot when you was growing up and stuff like that, or you even listen to now today that gives you some inspiration and stuff like that?
Well, shit, when growing up, like mainly it was a lot of 50 Cent, G-Unit,
Dipset.
E-Block, even Eminem,
Mm-hmm.
and then a lot of like down south music, bro, like D4L, Franchise Boys, like you know what I'm saying, like that type of Knuck If You Buck type era, you know what I'm saying, Crime Mob, like that era, you know what I'm saying, like definitely influenced. But when I first started rapping, I could for sure say like I was listening to like what everybody else was listening to during that time, like early 2010s and whatnot. It's probably like Wiz, J. Cole, Drake, Kendrick, Wale,
Oh yeah.
Mac Miller, like all those, because those are considered the goats of our generation at this point. Those are the ones who I was listening to a lot, like when I first started rapping.
Okay. Now, we before we started this interview, you had your son coming through and stuff like that. It's like, hey, Daddy, what you doing, man? What you doing? How old is he? How old is that little boy, man?
Elias is 5, bro.
Elias is 5, man. That's because I remember seeing him in I think the first project that you had. I think that was him in the cover, correct?
Yeah, on the cover.
Yeah. How has he been an influence in your life, man? How have you handled him as having a child and stuff like that? How's that changed your life and everything, man?
I mean, the only thing is like at first, like now it's a little bit different compared to like when it was like at first, like 'cause when he was first born, like my business started blowing up. I went on tour and stuff with Sue, so like during that time it was a little bit different because he was still growing. He was just about to be 1, and like I didn't want to miss his first steps. I'm on tour.
There you go, right there.
I'm on the interview. You want to come? We're talking about you. You want to come say hi real quick? Come say hi real quick.
Hi,
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
what are you doing?
We're doing an interview.
I'm interviewing your dad, man.
Go sit. I'll be in a
I
second.
just saw your video.
Oh, I appreciate it, man.
Ooh,
Hey, appreciate it, man.
I'll be back in a second.
right, man.
He watches everything tomorrow, bro. Like when we did a reaction video, he seen it and everything.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Like,
cool, man.
yeah, for sure. But yeah, like I'm saying, like the first beginning stages of like me, I'm saying on the incline, like that was difficult. Like I was on tour and like my BM was calling me and whatnot, and I'm like, yo, make sure he don't walk until I come back home. Like
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to miss that.
Yeah.
Certain things like that. But now that he's older, you know what I'm saying, like I could. You know what I'm saying? Go somewhere, call him on FaceTime and whatnot. It's not like I'm missing
Mm-hmm.
too much. Like he's learning this stuff from like he's learning how to write, learning AB, like how to write his name and things like that. So right now it's a little bit easier compared to it was back then.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a huge influence on everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like even with me, like now, like he be coming to the studio and stuff with me. Like he'll sit in the studio session saying, "Dad, I don't like that song. I like this song." You
Huh.
know what I'm saying?
Okay, giving his own opinion on music, man.
Like,
You let him know what's good, what sound good, and what don't.
yeah, like he always the person that I play my music to, and if he don't like it, then I 9 times out of 10 I'll put it out, bro,
Hmm.
for sure. Because I make him the executive producer of all my projects since Never Going Back. So all the money that's like collected from that, he gets a percentage of that, and that's going straight to his college fund. So
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, sound like someone that sound like he got an ear for music, man. Because I mean, the music you put out, man, has been really, really good. So like, hey, I mean, hey, he might have a future in it as well. You never know what he's gonna do, man. You never know what he's gonna do.
oh yeah.
So your last project you put out this year, Ready Now. What inspired that project? Why did you want to release? Why did you want to release that project? Why did you name it that and all that kind of stuff?
Ready Now is kind of like it kind of was more so a question to fans and not even just the fans, just like people who know my name within the industry and like, cause I know a lot of people in the industry, but when I drop, like they don't want to push my stuff because they're afraid of that they'll lose their spot or like their fans will start rocking on my stuff more or
Mm.
case may be. You feel what I'm saying? But like it just mainly was a question to those who know me and people who have listened to me. And even people who don't listen to me and haven't really dug into my discography, you know what I'm saying? Like, they literally can, the question is literally like, yo, does this sound like I'm not at that level, you know what I'm saying, to be
Mm-hmm.
like the greats or on my way to become one of the greats, you feel what I'm saying? Like, am I not ready to claim that position, you know what I'm saying, as one of these top tier artists out here, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's really what it was.
And like you talked about a little bit about the industry stuff. Like, how tough has that been? Like, people not wanting to push your stuff and not wanting to work with you because they're afraid of, like, how has that been tough, or is it just like
It's tough to an extent. Because me at the end of the day, like I've been to practically like every label office. I can read them. I understand what label contracts is, and like people try to feed me bullshit, and I see through the bullshit, bro. It's like I ain't falling into no traps. Like
mm-hmm.
people in Atlantic, they wanted to sign me and whatnot, but it's like, why am I gonna sign to y'all? Do y'all see how many people are on your, you know what I'm saying, on your roster? We're
Yeah.
not gonna fit on that. I don't want to be a label artist that's on the label and I'm on the back burner trying to
Mm-hmm.
be in the front. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I read through all that shit, and then the relationships with certain people keep it real, certain people don't. You just got to keep them at arm's reach. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gonna see me again, I'm gonna see you again, and it is what it is. You feel me? Like, some people I just keep a professional relationship with, other people I got good relationships with. You feel me?
All right. So what you coming back again?
Guess what?
Yeah. So how did you go into producing like what were some, like how do you go in to produce a song? Like what process do you go through to produce one song and then go in the process of producing your album? How exactly do you do that?
I'm sorry, bro. 1 second.
Okay.
Yes, you gotta give me a second. But you getting ready to leave. Go inside, Dada. How about be inside in like 15 minutes? Close it, come on.
I'm gonna go to my mom's.
Okay, give me 15 minutes, please. Nah, yeah, my fault, bro. What was the question again?
So like, how exactly do you like go into like making a track? Like what's the process of like making like each song? Like how exactly do you produce it? Like get it done? Like from like how exactly does that process go for you,
I mean,
man?
every song was specifically on Ready Now was different. The last song I made on Ready Now was the intro, Save Yourself.
Yeah,
And
that song's crazy.
uh, yeah, that was the last song actually, and it just ended up becoming an intro. But yeah, so like that song we built from scratch. Like me and Shabazz was at my homie Ricky, shout out Ricky, we was at his house in the Bay, and we literally was just making a beat from scratch. We was trying to find different things. Like we was going through references to certain songs. Like we heard some song that Travis did an interlude for on Metro's project or something like that. It was like, all right, cool. Like let's try to like build that same type of dynamic. You know what I'm saying? The impact with the shit, with the sounds and stuff. So, but that one was that. Everything else on the project is kind of just like beats that were sent to me, or I mistakenly just like was in the studio. Producer was there. Like Tookie happened to be this videographer. He just started producing Jay Nash or whatever, and he pulled up to the studio. Me and him was about to talk about a video, and he was like, "Yo, I got beats too." I'm like, "What?" Ended up playing a beat, and I told my engineer, I was like, "Yo, slow that beat down." Like he slowed it down, and it just ended up becoming Tookie. Like,
Hey,
and a
Tookie
lot of things happen on the spot. You feel
on
me?
the
It's not
spot.
like I don't write a lot often. I write sometimes, but like the only time I write is like I'll go in, I'll freestyle everything, and then like whatever bars I don't like, I'll like rewrite them and change them and stuff like that. But everything is usually
Freestyle. Okay.
yeah.
Hey, that's impressive, man. That's impressive, man. So like I know you talked about that you've had different songs with different artists. Like I know you've I've seen you work with Metro before. You worked with artists like Made in Tokyo, I Am Sue, Quentin Miller. Like how first of all, how did some of those features come about? How did you get some of those songs? Especially, I really want to know about how the Metro song came about because that was very
Right.
interesting to me. Like that was probably like 3 or 4 years ago when you produced the song. How'd you get a produced beat by Metro? Because Metro is one of the
Right.
biggest.
Yeah, so like the Metro thing basically happened Metro, because Metro's a great ass DJ. A lot of niggas don't know this, but he's a great ass DJ.
Oh, okay.
So he had came to Boston. Boston got this spot called Good Life. It's kind of like an underground club with like all the upcoming producers or DJs usually come through the DJ and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like crowds just pop out. I ended up showing up like towards the end of the night and whatnot. I'm like, yo, like I seen his manager's Dan. I was like, yo, like I'm trying to get a beat from Metro, whatever it take. Like, let me know, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of the buzzing artists out here. And the promoter, shout out Jeremy for Steady Leaning. Jeremy plugged me in. Jeremy was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, Gio solid. Like, y'all should really lock in on some shit. So Dan was like, yo, we're going to hit you after we leave, after the club and stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. He hit me. Metro ended up being tired, so he didn't want to slide to the studio. So the following day, he's like, yo, we got to leave to catch this flight, but I'm going to send you all these beats that Metro put together a pack for you. Just let me know which ones you fucking with. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we want to rock with it. Like, all right, cool. So I tried one beat. I didn't really like it, to be all the way honest with you. So
Damn, bad produced Metro Boomin beat? What?
No, it wasn't nothing on Metro's part. It was mostly on my part. I didn't like what I did on it.
Okay,
So I was
gotcha.
nah, I'm not feeling this one. Let me go to another beat that Metro sang. Ended up being the free throw beat. I recorded both of my verses, but I didn't like the hook that I did on it. So I was like, yo, I gotta get somebody on this hook, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I sent it back to Metro's people. They like, yo, we rock with this, but like, there's no hook. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, who y'all think I should get on the hook? It's like, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who you got in mind? And out of the blue, I just sat on it. I didn't really like reply or nothing. Sat on it for like 2 days. Made in Tokyo was following me already on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Me already. I didn't even know who he was. Nothing. Like, he was already following me, and I seen his shit pop up in my timeline. I'm like, yo, who's this? That's when Uber Everywhere just started popping.
Yeah, that's when he was popping, man. Yeah,
like it literally just started. You feel me? And I heard all this shit. I'm like, yo, I follow him back. I DM him. I'm like, yo, bro, I got this beat by Metro. That hook is calling your name, bro. I'm about to send this your way. Like, what's up? He's like, all right, cool, send it to me. I sent it to the nigga, and then he sent his verse back in like a day or two, bro. Like,
Hey, that's
funny
big.
shit.
It's big time.
Oh,
So, your biggest song that I think I know to today isn't that song "Mind Your Business," right?
yeah.
Because that's actually how I figured out who you were, was because of that song. And I don't know if this was the reason that song kind of blew up, but wasn't it like a Vine that I think that I'd seen and like by I forget
Jerry
who
Purple.
yeah, Jerry Perp. That's who it was.
Yeah.
And I think was that like how that song blew up, or was it like it was just gain traction other ways, stuff like that?
So with Maya Business, we had posted the video on WorldStar at first. It got like 2 million on WorldStar, but like the views on WorldStar ain't the same as YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So like 2 million on the WorldStar website, but it got like 50 or 60K or something like that on YouTube. I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it would at least do the same thing as WorldStar. And
Yeah.
WorldStar had to explain, like, yo, like, it's not the same views that's on the site that's on the YouTube. I'm like, all right, whatever, you feel me? And then we let that shit, we dropped Maya Business, the song, probably in like February of 2015.
Mm-hmm.
February, and then August that year, that's when it went viral on Vine.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was in the Bay. My homie Ricky had got a call, and his man's was like, "Yo, bro, y'all see D shit going crazy on Vine right now?" I mean, he's like, "Nah, like, what are you talking about? We all in the car. We all just got in and out or some shit like that, bro."
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, "Yo, like, they're saying like this shit's going viral on Vine." I'm like, "Bro, I don't believe it." We get back to the crib, go on the computer. Shit's already at 1 million. I was like, what? That shit blew my mind, bro. I was like, yo, we gotta go put it on all DSPs since we never put the song up. It was only on DatPiff and YouTube. I'm like, nah, we gotta put the shit up on DSPs.
Yeah.
Put it up everywhere. And then after that, I was like, nah, we gotta drop another project ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
ASAP, because like that was on a mixtape I did with DJ Holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we gotta do another project ASAP. We put together a project, dropped it in December. That we called that the My Business Project, and that's when shit just took over. No funny shit.
Hey, yeah, because that Vine went pretty viral, and that's how I found out about you, man. And I've been stuck with you ever since. Like I said, I've been stuck with you ever since. So, so you work with a lot of different artists. What's one feature that maybe you can tell us about that you may got coming down in the future? That you probably a person that you like never really worked with before, that's like new and stuff like that, that you may be having coming in the future, if you can tell that.
I don't have any like crazy artists that I've been working with as of lately. I'm gonna be honest, but producer wise, it's like I'm working with a lot of good producers. Like,
okay,
I'm gonna say names. Fuck it.
Okay.
Like Zaytoven. Me and Zaytoven got. Tank God, me and Tank God working on some shit too. Fucking trying to think of who else, bro. Else. It's a lot of shit in the stash, bro. I can't help it. A lot of shit in the stash, bro.
A lot of shit in stash.
Like me and Quentin is working on more stuff. Me and Sue's working on more stuff. Like those two are my guys. Like those are the only two people I met that's in this industry that's been genuine from day one. Like those are the realest niggas I met. Like everybody else, like niggas is fugazi, you feel me? But like those two niggas, bro, those niggas I rock with for sure.
Yeah.
Shout out 1317, HBK, like those are my guys.
Yeah, man. Cause I was like curious, cause like Quentin was the first artist I saw you working with a lot, and I was like, cause everyone knew about Quentin Miller because of all the whole Drake and Meek stuff and all that stuff.
Great things about it, I was working with Quentin way before that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, way before that.
Okay. Yeah, because like, I mean, because obviously that blew up. Because I didn't know about you until 2015, but I think that beef happened between Drake and Meek like right around that time. It was close around that time, and then I seen you had songs with Quentin. I was like, how the hell is he getting features from Quentin? I'm like, who? I'm like, this dude is known a lot more than I thought, you know. And I'm like, so You had songs with him, then you had songs with I Am Sue, and I like I Am Sue as well. I've known about I Am Sue for a while as well, and I was like, okay, so these are definitely his boys that he's been working with for a while. I peeped that because I think, and actually we're gonna talk about this now. They just released a song yesterday, if I'm correct. Well, we're recording this Saturday. This comes out Sunday, so actually 2 days ago, with Quentin and I Am Sue on the track together. How did that song come about?
So I don't know. I just got the crazy idea because it's like I've been close with both of them for a while. I'm like, yo, bro, like, might as well just put all three of us. Because at this point, like, within our careers, I feel like us three are like underground kings for our sides. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for the Bay Area, I feel like Stu is an underground king. Like Atlanta, I feel like Quentin is the same thing, and even me from Boston, like I feel like I'm the same thing. So like, I feel like, yo, it just makes sense for like the underground kings of those areas to like get on one track. It's only gonna, first of all, it's gonna sound crazy, and two, everybody's not gonna expect it. So.
Yeah, 'cause I didn't see it. I like, it's not surprising, but I was like, I did not think that he was gonna get those two together on a whole track. I wasn't sure. Yeah, I didn't like. It's not like you said. It's not surprising, but it's like to think it's just to go ahead and fuck it. Let's put them together on a track together and produce it. And the song is really good. It turned out really, really good for you, man. I fuck with it. So all right, so let's transition to some different topics. Now I did talk to Monthly Prophet about this same topic as well, but this topic is so big right now. It is taking over literally the entire worldwide news. The George Floyd killing by the police. First off, just take me through your first thoughts of like when you if you watched the video or when you saw the video, like how like what was your first thoughts when you saw that video, man?
Well, first off, it's like one, it didn't unfortunately, like it didn't surprise me because of the simple fact that I didn't witness this so many times on my TL with like officers doing this to black men. It didn't like surprise me, but like at the same time, it's like I'm just thinking in my head, I'm like, bro, that's somebody's son. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's somebody's father. That's somebody's brother. Like, and you just taking that innocent man's life away for whatever silly ass reason, whatever assumption that you had, bro. Like that to me is mind blowing, bro. Like niggas think that they could just do that and get away with it. Like,
yeah. It's honestly sad, and like people are outraged, man. People are outraged. People are out rioting, protesting. I think I seen you go out to a protest.
Yeah, I went to when I was in Boston, and that it started. I'm not gonna lie, it was peaceful throughout the day, but like at night, that's when it got crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like I got tear gas, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was one thing I didn't even thought was gonna happen to me in this life. You feel me? Like, but I gotta stand up, bro. Like, I gotta stand up for my son. I gotta stand up for my cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like, every male that you know what I'm saying, that I know, and every black woman that I know. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be who I am today without them. So it's like, why would I not stand up for those people who stood up for me? You feel me? Like, even generations at that past. You feel me? Like, I can't just sit here and not do nothing. I gotta be a part of the cause, man.
And so, like, what do you think? Like, what do you think we like? It's like it seems like our younger generation is the people that are probably gonna be able to bring this change, man. Because like it's the older generation, like they had their time when they did it and stuff like that in order to get us equal citizenship and stuff like that. And I think now we're the generation to really take it to a whole another level to where we can try and change the police system and try to get that change to where it's equality towards us. And like even in the NFL, they have issues with equality as far as like the head coaches that are hired in the NFL and and also the situation with Colin Kaepernick and stuff like that. And now Colin Kaepernick looks like a whole genius when he took a knee 4 years ago and was telling y'all about all this stuff. It took this for people to realize, oh, this is actually a real thing. When we've known, we've been known that this is a thing. Like we've been screaming out for it. It just took. I think more than anything, the video of how shocking it was. I think that's what put it over the top, because I don't know if you've ever seen a murder quite like that on video. I'm not sure if I've ever seen anything quite like that.
Yeah, no, I haven't. Not having like somebody just nailing on somebody on the way that video was. Nah, absolutely not. I've seen obviously through shootings and stuff like that. I see that's nothing to do with it. Not like physical like that, bro. Like that's just it's crazy.
Yeah, I just ain't never seen nothing like that. And how do you feel about the looting, man? Because I know people been looting left and right. The stores have been boarding up and stuff like that. Like, how do you feel about people that are actually looting? How you feel about that, man?
I mean, certain times I feel like it's not right, but at times I do feel like it's right because, in fact, all the places that they're looting from are all people, businesses that are the tax from those businesses are going towards the government. The government is pushing all this shit, so that's why people is looting it. Like they're like, fuck it, we're gonna fuck up y'all money. They fucking up these buildings because they want to fuck up the economy for what the government is taking from these businesses anyway. So that's the whole purpose of why people is looting. I don't expect the people that's just like just doing it just to do it though. You know what I'm saying? Like, or just to come up and just get some new products or sell it to whoever after they get the. I don't respect that. But like, if you got the mindset like, yo, I'm gonna go here and fuck this business up because I know they're giving government money, who's funding the police, that's fucking up our whole nation. It's like that makes sense. You feel me? But like, if you on the other side, it's like, bro, just stay at home or just do the protest. Like, don't do that dumb shit, bro.
Yeah, like I've seen videos of. I even saw a video of a lady that like didn't even do anything. Like, but she just went up and took a picture and acted like she was doing something.
Got the whole protest, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, come on, bro, like, come on. I'm like, you know, and the thing is that the next couple of days, that lady got fired from her job. She got fired. It's like, bro, like, it's really more than anything, it's showing the true colors of a lot of people, man. Like, a lot more people are getting exposed, and I think a lot more people. Before, people could say this stuff and not as many people would be able to get on them like that. But now I think that everyone's awake now. More people are eviscerating people. Like the other day, I made a video about this Drew Brees thing where he talked about he never respect anyone that doesn't stand for the American flag and stuff like that. And he got eviscerated for it. And he completely misunderstood the whole thing, or the reason why Colin Kaepernick even took the knee in the first place. He wasn't educated on that, and I think that this stuff is like really is starting to educate some people about what's going on. Like,
now, I've been seeing like a lot of, you know what I'm saying, white people who are like kind of like finally understanding, because like racism was taught to white people throughout all their life, and they don't even know it. You feel what I'm saying? They brainwashed into it as you know what I'm saying, as they grow up. Like, yo, don't go chill with black people. Don't do this, that, and the third. Black people do this. Like, they're mentally taught this, so that's how they learn their behavior. They just need to unlearn it at this point. That's the problem. You feel me? Like, they need to unlearn the shit. Like, you feel me? That's really it. But I don't know, for all the people out there that are just naturally like, you know what I'm saying, like racist, like, fuck you, suck a dick.
Facts. Big facts, bro. Like, bro,
I don't lost probably like 200 followers or something like that.
Yeah.
Off me posting me going to the protests and me posting up shit on my story. You feel me? Like with Black Lives Matter and stuff. You feel me? And like those people true colors. And it's like, yo, I don't want you being a fan of me if you racist, bro. Like, I don't give a shit, bro. Your dollar don't mean shit to me, bro. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
All lives matter for sure.
Yeah, so like, I mean, because I've seen like people saying, "Well, all lives matter." I'm like, yes, but Black Lives Matter got to come first right now, bro. It got to come first, because it's just we've had enough, and I think the protesting and the constant protesting and the rioting and then looting is just we're sick and tired of it. Like we're literally sick and tired of it, and we're gonna do something. We're gonna force you to do something, And the last thing I want to talk about also is because I seen you on the day that the Black Tuesday thing was going on. Everyone was posting black screens and everything else. And you were the first person I saw where it was like, nah, fuck that. Their voting polls are out today. Yeah. Go vote.
Yeah.
Like you were the first person I saw put that post, and I was like, you're right, because that's how your voice can be heard, man. That's how your voice can be heard.
Bro, like I understood. Like I was for everything that the Black Tuesday was for. You feel me? Especially like music industry wise, like knowing how many I'm saying white executives and presidents, I'm saying CEOs, chairmen that are in the music industry, how much they take from Black artists. You feel what I'm saying? So I was all for that. But when people were posting the Black squares, and one, they're using the wrong hashtags, and two, they're just blocking out all the information. Because I don't know about you, but like I'm pretty sure this has happened to a lot of people. Like you seen, you know what I'm saying, a Black square, and you're scrolling down on your IG, you see more Black squares, you hop off IG.
Yeah.
So it's like people aren't gonna even scroll down to see more information, and they can't see more information because they be like, oh, everybody's posting Black squares today. I shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, like do this shit. Like fuck it, I'm just gonna hop off. Like there's no information on here. Only information is getting from people's stories, but outside of that, it's like, bro, y'all should be posting vote, 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 vote. I should be scrolling down my shit, just vote, vote, vote. Not no Black squares. Like
Yeah, I agree. Cause like cause when I saw that, I was like, okay, I agree with that. Like it's gonna stop the news from people getting the news of stuff that's going on, the new news that's coming up of different stories that people of other stories that need justice. There's stopping news from coming in and stuff like that with the hashtag. And we needed for the people was putting Black Lives Matter. That was the hashtag. I think that was stopping the news from coming in, and that was not good because when people need to see the news of like the injustices going on and like there's other new cases that are being reopened up. And like yesterday, I can't remember that lady's name right now, but they had a protest for her yesterday, more of a worldwide set up protest for yesterday because yesterday was her birthday. I apologize for not remember her name.
Breonna Taylor.
Yeah, Breonna Taylor. That's an I apologize for not remember her name right now. I apologize, but yeah, that was yesterday because yesterday was her birthday, and she still hasn't gotten justice for her case and everything. And so,
I've been seeing a lot of new cases too, bro. Like people ain't really like, you know what I'm saying, getting the justice that they deserve. New people getting killed left and right on the daily, bro. And it's like it's just not right, bro. Like they're more focused on like, you know what I'm saying, like granted, you know what I'm saying, like they're focused on like taking down statues, you know what I'm saying, like old slave statues and the Black Lives Matter street, the plaza that they did in Washington D.C. But it's like, can y'all focus on the real situation at hand? It's the injustices. Like we need justice for all those people who lost their lives that are recent and the ones that are old. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's the main situation. And after that, we need to just y'all racists need to unlearn shit, and then we got to restructure the government. This is it.
Yeah, facts, big facts, man. All right, last thing I'm gonna ask you about is So we were going to do a sports topic, but I think, like you said, like in the beginning before the start of this interview, not much of a sports fan. You more like watch the finals, watch the Super Bowl, but you know the regular season. Nah, I ain't paying attention. I'm focused on music. But I know you got this thing going on where you're dropping a song like every Tuesday. I know you didn't do it this past Tuesday because of obviously Blackout Tuesday and stuff like that, but you dropped the song yesterday. So like what's some other songs you got coming in the future, and when do you plan on having the next album to come through, man?
Project, I'm not putting out another project probably till fall. As far as music goes, like I'm gonna drop a Black Lives Matter song next week. Me and Polo Summers, one of the artists on Chefs. We're gonna do a Black Matters live song next week, and then after that, I think I'm a depending on how it really just depends on how the world is to see if I'm definitely gonna keep releasing music on Tuesdays and whatnot, because I don't want to put something out there and like, you know what I'm saying, I gotta read the room, bro. I can't just drop the wrong thing. You feel what I'm saying? So that's really how I'm just planning it from that point on. I'm gonna drop that Black Lives Matter song next week and then just go from there. So.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, hashtag Why Is This News podcast, episode number 17. I appreciate you, Gio, for coming on, man. Any last words you want to say to the people, man? Any last words you want to say to the people?
Man, follow me at I am Gio Dee on everything. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck the police. If you racist, suck my dick. Black Lives Matter. R.I.P. Judge Floyd. You know what I'm saying? And salute to you, my guy.
Hey, salute to you as well, man. Salute to you as well, man. That is going to do it for this podcast. Me and Gio are out. Peace.
Sure.
Woke up with my mind on a million. Wished upon the stars, now it's in the ceilings. Yeah, she tell me that she love me, ain't got feelings. And I believe in God, so I don't know fear is. They always trying to give advice when you moving right. The niggas who I looked up to, they stuck in life. Shout out to my mama, taught me all my wrongs and rights. When you reach these heights, gotta learn to carry pride. Gotta watch around me, cause I heard these niggas trying to end me. Catch them out and try to squeeze the blicky till it's empty. Can't call these niggas friends, all of them the same.